We're live this evening from North Sydney Oval. You join us for this 2020 match between Essex and the Lions. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss. Players look ready, the umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yes!
They're the sort of shots that you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrist to keep control and find the boundary.
That stop, great catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Got all of it, and for 6.
That's the start you want. Awesome shots, and it's flown over the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Nice shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
Archibald, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the fig tree end. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Caught, and that's stopped.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Absolutely nailed it.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They'll get at least one. Out! Yeah! Good catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yeah! Great shot. At least one on offer. Could that be out? Looks so.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Davies, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep. Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
End of the over. The Lions are 5 for 27. Riaz on the scoreboard end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end. Solid defence, very compact. Well bowled.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Doesn't bother with the bat, just pad.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Timed that brilliantly.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There's a run here, surely.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike.
Yep.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Wait, yes.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
17 runs added there. The Lions are 7 for 66. Right out of the middle.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep, super shot that.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Yep. Nice shot, runs possible.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Great shot, great timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Brathwaite shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
That's the end of the over, just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Waiting. Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Nicely played.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Misses everything. Could be close.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Misses. That's so close to a run out. Really should have been hit from there.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it would be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely shot back past the bowler. Runs to be had here.
Wood helps himself to 4 first ball. Not a bad way to start your innings.
End of the over. Time for a little bit more freedom in the field. Five fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Shamsi, the left armour, is the new bowler from the scoreboard end.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
There'll be runs here. Massive chance.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Well placed. Should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Some adjustments to the field.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
That was a very well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it really early and it was dispatched with ease.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. 15 runs added there. The Lions are 8 for 119. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need one more to really top it off.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Still searching for what would be a thoroughly deserved fiver. They bowled brilliantly in this innings.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Right off the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Curran has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Great shot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Got right in behind it. There's a chance if this hits. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Kuhnemann will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Edged it, big shout. And a great catch, that wraps up the innings. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice solid defensive shot. Strong appeal. I'm not sure they'll get any joy from the umpire. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Nice shot.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Besto didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah. Oh!
Couldn't get it through the field. Comfortable single if they take it. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Beaten on the drive.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Vince comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Wood, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Quick onto that in the infield.
That was a good slower ball. Picked up well, though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Finds the edge. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Wood with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Terrific touch. Cracks it away behind square for 4.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Livingston in to the attack now from the scoreboard end.
A few moves made in the field.
Livingston from the scoreboard end.
Yes.
Massive edge.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Catch it.
they'll get at least one. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Wait on it.
Good catch. Out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Ward is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Going with spin now.
Yes.
Big edge. There's trouble here. Loud shout. Ward ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Strong appeal. Can't get that outside the ring field. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Huge appeal.
Right.
That's out. Caught. Cobain won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there. Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Cobain takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Good bit of timing there. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. They'll push hard, should get back for two. Fantastic catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Immaculate timing there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
They managed to counter the spin well. Nice delivery, played away safely. Green is keeping things tight. Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Gone, played all around it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face... their first ball.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Kuhneman, the spinner, coming into the attack. Edged, unplayable. And gone. Brilliant catch.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Straight to the fielder.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Misses everything.
Just threw the shot too early.
Catch it!
Super shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
A few moves made in the field. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Tricky. Well played.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Kuhnemann getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. This could be trouble.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot that. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah. Go.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Essex weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Yep.
Picked up ball with a lovely shot off the front foot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Got right in behind it.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
finds the fielder with that shot. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep. No.
Chance!
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Eight runs added there. Essex are 8 for 80. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Big shout. Nice solid defensive shot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Bowler is confident on this one. End of the over, 5 off it. Essex are 8 for 85. The right armour is coming on. The bowl from the scoreboard end. Green having a day out here. Brilliant bowling so far, and just one more to get 5 in this innings.
No.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Big appeal.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. End of the over. None from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they'll have to keep their heads.
A few moves made in the field.
Warner from the fig tree end.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield. Loud appeal.
Yes. No. Yeah.
Misses. They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. No shot offered. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah. No.
Good delivery, keeping the batter honest. Just need to keep it simple with that good line and length.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yeah.
Strong appeal.
Lovely. Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yes.
Huge appeal.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
End of the over. Essex are 9 for 98. Kuhnemann, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the fig tree end.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Lovely. Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yes.
Edge! What a ball! Loud shout.
Yeah. Yep. No.
There's a run here, surely.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Yeah.
Taken!
Yeah.
A catch that seals the game, never in doubt.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.